Some black people will take a legitimate issue in the community that we all, discuss. And you can tell if you keep listening to them long enough, you would tell they on some anti-blackness, right? Case in point, this guy. I want you to listen to what he says and tell me where you find anti-blackness at. Let's go roll that.
Dog, it is insane. Why can I build a career out of terrorizing my community or making a mockery of myself, and then I have a bunch of children who want to emulate me, and nobody really sees it as a problem? They're just like, oh, this is black culture, turn up. But if someone comes out the woodwork in order to hold our people accountable and protect the village and be like, hey, y'all, this is nuts, we tear into them as a people, that is crazy. Like, you cannot talk about foolishness in the community at all because we just gonna blame white folks and capitalism, and they're a product of their environment. They do this to survive. Like they're doing something noble, like they're smuggling refugees over the border or hiding Anne Frank in the attic. These people are killing folks. These folks are selling crack. And then when we see the youth acting like these people, or we be like, why these folks from the suburbs want to act like this, when we keep making these terrorists rich and having babies with them and putting them on a pedestal, we all act surprised when folks want to act. Just like healthcare, we'll never be free. We'll never be free.
Now, if you caught a few things he was saying, when we're talking about a black community issue, the one thing that we don't do is bring up, white people in the conversation at all, unless it's something with a law that we can pinpoint or something that caused something, right? We don't use them as any kind of comparison because they're not the group of people we should be comparing, with any kind of struggle that we have, for one. Two, when he mentioned the selling of the crack, man, people ain't out there doing that no more like that. I mean, this is 2024. He acting like we in 1994 or something, and that's what the deal was back then. You can talk about these issues and problems without sounding so bootlickish with it. And the reason why people are actually against him talking about it is because they picked that up off of you, that you're not doing it for the simple fact of you care about what's going on in the community. Nobody they got common sense will support a degenerate, right? Like a Sexy Red. Nobody will support that. Nobody want their children to emulate that, right? Nobody in their right mind in the black community want their child to grow up and be just like Sexy Red, okay? That's a legitimate conversation right there. But you can't have a legitimate conversation when you start bringing in all these anti-black stereotypes. You're talking about, people that get involved with selling narcotic. That is a sliver of our community. That is not the majority. It's not the majority. Maybe if you get outside and meet black people and get off the internet, you'll really see the majority of black people aren't like those people you're talking about. Do we have some ratchet people in the community? Sure, we do. But they got ratchetness in every community. Every community got some ratchet people in it. Every community got a criminal class. And every community got good people. And you should focus more on the good people and helping the good kids instead of sitting up here focusing on all of that, bruh. Because you're not going to get no brownie points. I don't know if you want to take Candace Owens' old job. Maybe, maybe you're going to say, oh, what about black on black crime? That sort of thing, right? I don't know if that's what you want to do or you're auditioning for, but bruh, they're not going to give you Candace's job. So just calm down. If you really care about the black community, well, get in your community and make a difference. Just to get in there. Who cares what somebody say online? I tell y'all, people say what they say online, but what happens in your actual city? What happens? That's what's going to count at the end of the day.